butchering a ginger ninja, or half a ginger ninja. I'm not going to butcher this the usual way because I need some parts I need different to what I normally. So normally I go take the head off, shoulder joint, hand for trim, middle, chops, belly, ribs, tenderloin, leg joints, chump, leg steaks. But today I'm gonna use the leg for gammon hock, trotters. My dad and his friend want them. Take the head off, take the cheeks off for sausages. The shoulder, I'm gonna trim the whole lot. I just take the spare rib for shoulder steaks. The middle, split between the loin and the belly, and then use it for bacon. So back bacon and streaky bacon, because I'm running pretty low on that. So let's go. Take the head off first. So I broke my big knife and I haven't ordered another one yet. So for now, this is my big knife. This is a bit sturdier than the boning knife. So you can start with the middle, get that ready for bacon. Kidney, just gonna get backpacked and sold hopefully. Better carcass balance. Just got a tub there to put the bones in to save going in and out of the fridge all the time. I need to throw anything in the bin. That's where the bone bin is, it's in the fridge. There is a use for this, but I haven't got one for it at the moment, so it gets chucked out. Tenderloin or the fillet. You need to grab a trim bag. Here's one I was filling up earlier. So the trim bag is all the offcuts that go into sausages. Just trim tidy up the tenderloin, ready to be vacuum packed. Tenderloin down. Table, actually I'm going to move the leg out the way. Got more room to work with here. Take the chump off. Yeah, just split that so this side will be belly pork, this side is going to be belly pork back bacon, and then this other side back bacon and sweet. That would have been so much easier with a bigger, heavier knife, but the one I want is out of stock, and I'm not going to order one that I don't want just because I don't have a big one, so I just wait. Meantime, just use these two little ones. They do the job as long as they're sharp. Spare ribs. Take teat line off. Bit wonky on the cut there. Still make good bacon, mate. Ooh, cramp. Not been drinking enough water. Baby back ribs there. So ready for back bacon. Again, move them out of the way. Get onto the leg. Take the hock off for ham hock or gammon hock. There's a little bit here. There we go. little gland here, and some of it is left in there. That's what I remember. Just take it out now. There's a ham hock there. That'll get cured. Bit of excess skin off. So the egg's right now, I'm just taking that little bit of meat out of there, so that when I go in, it doesn't get wasted. Also, I can hold on to the bone, makes it easier. So as I cut, I'm pulling that down as well. Now I'm going to go in there, open that up, take this side for the gammon. That can go into sausages. Normally I'd probably use that for dice, but I don't need dice at the moment. Just going to follow this seam here. Get it straight to the bone. So most people don't butcher pork like this. This is more how you butcher beef with individual muscle groups. But doing pork like this helped me learn butchering beef a bit better, because trying it on such a small size compared to beef, which will probably take in half this block. This is a good practice when I started cutting legs like this. And you got the seams there. Opens it like that, and it means it gives you access to all this fatty, veiny stuff which you can take off. That doesn't end up in your gammon, which you probably have to take off later once the gammon's cured. So I try and take it all off now, so once the gammon is cured I'm not losing any more weight. Then here I'll take the thick and these bits off. And to try and make it easy, just use the weight of the meat as you cut all the way to the joint. can also be cured. It's called, I think it's called a slipper. But I need it for sausages, so I'm not going to cure it. The rest of the gland that I took off the hock is in here. I'll take that off now. Then all this excess fat here can come off as well. Because when you're curing, you measure the weight of the whole joint and put salt and curing salt or whatever according to that weight. So if you've got any excess weight, it's waste of time, because you're going to end up having to trim it off later, waste of cure. So I just try and do it all now. And then on this bit here, which is like the top side, this bit never gets, you don't cure this end. So that comes off and goes to sausages. Take that skin off, because no one wants skin in their sausages. We've got a small inlet into our mincer. I have to cut it a bit thin. Itchy nose. And this would be horseshoe gammon. Bloody hairs. Be a horseshoe gammon like that. So I'm going to take that off and that off. Along there. Just over here. So again, I could square this off once it's cured and probably use that for lardons. But I've got plenty of lardons in the freezer. I don't need that for lardons. I definitely need it for sausages. And go along there. Cut that off. Get the skin off. So when I cured the gammons for Christmas, I didn't do a lot of this, and yeah, that's why I'm doing it now. So then that gets cured nicely, open up, salt all over this, put it in a vac bag, and then once it's cured, they'll get tied, or you can even cut it in half and tie that separately. That's the horseshoe gammon done. Meat off. Not much is wasted on a pig. To do with a chump. So this would be like a rump on a cow. So you've got a bit of meat here hiding under this fat. So about there, diagonally like this, and then take this. Skin off, watch I've also got plenty of skin already for crackling and stuff, so I don't need to keep any more. And then there is a gland in here somewhere. Right, gland. Here we go. Yeah. Right, you're not going to be eating that. And then obviously got the bone in there. Again, this would normally be leg steaks, but I've got plenty of them as well. So sausages it is. So yeah, our sausages don't just have the leftover bits that can be used anywhere else. They have decent meat as well. Get another bag. Rex behaves, he usually gets this bone, sometimes a shoulder bone, which he enjoys a lot. But of late, he's not been behaving, he thinks he knows everything, so he will not be getting that bone. Again, like I said, I'd use this nice lean meat for dice normally, but I've got plenty of dice in stock, so that always goes to sausages, onto the shoulder. So normally I'd go quite close to the bone with this, but take it a bit meatier so that I can do some marinated ribs ready for the barbecue season. Optimistic in February, but gotta plan ahead. Right, where do we take you off here, mate? There. Yeah, with a little knives you gotta think about where you're going, otherwise you end up wrecking the knife. So yeah, that's nice and meaty. Flavour. Will be homemade barbecue seasoning there. So I always get PTSD doing this bit because I was doing it once and my knife slipped and I ended up in my forearm, so I always make sure one hand is out of the way when I'm doing it. Again, using the weight of the meat to make it easy for me. just separate the hand from the spare rib side, finding a joint there. Right, shoulder bone is there. It's going to go in and take it. It's coming out that end. I'm trying to be careful I don't cut into this. That's what I want to use for the shoulder steaks. Just exposing the scapula there. I'm going to cut around this bone. When I first started butchering pigs, I used to love doing the shoulder. Nowadays I definitely don't, because back then I used to find doing the leg quite tricky. Now the leg's much easier. Just got such an awkward bone. That's come off cleanly there, which looks nice, but I'm going to have to go in and take that film I've left on the meat out, because that will not be good in a sausage either. To go in and take the spare rib. Take it with a bit of fat on the back. Trim some of this off. Some of this bone dust off for when they split the pig in half. You know, some of this dry meat off here. skin off. Straighten it out a bit. We take the end on for quality control. I always try and have at least one part of the pig. So yeah, that shoulder steak. The other pig, I had a leg steak off that for lunch. So I'll do the same with these others. Okay, there, 1, 2, nice chunky steaks. These will be slow cooked. Look at that. Make it on there. And then all this sausages. Take all this gunk off. Bit of load of glands here. Yeah, along there. The neck. So again, I'm just going to go lengthways because of the small intake bit of our mincer. Just take the skin off. It's a bit thick. If I don't cut it to the right size now, it means when I'm making sausages, I have to keep stopping and cutting the meat down. So I just try and do it right first time, just saves time later. Glands in there. hand. Take all this off. Veins and glands. You do lose a little bit of meat on there at the time it takes to sift through the glands compared to what meat you're going to get off it. Just chuck it, just cut it and chuck it out. Take this vein out of here. There's an elbow bit here, which is every time seems to be all the connective tissue seems to gather there. Can cut this into strips like the other one. I just find it easiest to go along, or easier just go along like that. Just take it all in one. Can be a bit faffy depending on how foldy the skin is there, or how lean or fatty the animal is. But definitely find it easier than doing it into strips, and you just get the whole skin off. And I can cut this into strips. In my bag. These bags get vacuum packed the meat, so it keeps them in contact with the air. Now take the cheeks off. Again, there's plenty of uses for the head, but I just need the cheeks for now. So the cheeks are gland city. There's glands everywhere on it. It's a bit like humans around here. It's a bit too close to my neck there. So got a vein here as well. So the cheek as a whole, if it's cured, ends up being guanciale. This is just scared to sausages because our curing fridge has not been installed yet, but when it does, look out, there'll be guanciale being made. I've made some before and it's unbelievable. Mainly used to make carbonara. You use it for whatever, but it's historically used for carbonara. Getting cheek is another one. If you get ones that are all wrinkly, it's quite tricky to take the skin off in one. There we are, half a ginger chopped up. In future I'll do videos of, I'll probably chop up another one, but do it differently with the joints, and then videos of different cuts. Goat as well maybe next time. For now, thanks for watching.